Hello. This is take my recording. Yes, so 48 hours earlier, I was in this city here. I mean, it sucks asking these tough questions during a difficult time, but I had to ask, and so they did. So, in case you're wondering, so what happened to Matt KillMooseKill? And now I'm back here in my own city here, which I'm actually in my hometown. I was in Burbank, California, like 48 hours ago, filmed a video about this topic here, and I decided to do it again because I went off the rails and didn't stick to the subject. But anyhow, here we go. So I am addressing the WWE SuperCard community and everyone here who watches my videos. I do have to pass some unfortunate news. Fellow WWE SuperCard content creator KillMooseKill has passed away in a car accident. He was from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. He was driving along the freeway and he crashed into one of these construction trucks head on, and he was injured in an accident, but unfortunately he suffered some fatal injuries and passed away. And so how did I get this news? So in case you're wondering, the reason why I don't upload every day on my channel because A, I'm lazy, and B, I do have a full-time job, but really that shouldn't be an excuse to upload videos. It's on me. So anyhow, my story, how I found out about this news, it was Monday, this past Monday. Let's see here, let me look at my phone here real quick here. I want to give you the exact date here, because so I found out on August 3rd, and KillMooseKill, or his real name is Matthew, he passed away on July 27th. So I was at work on a Monday, and normally I do check my phone on between my two breaks, my first break, my second break, and then at lunch. And so at lunch, I do typically check on Twitter, and Twitter these days, or X, or whatever you call it, is all over the place. So between your For You page, your algorithm, and your following page, tweets, I don't really get to see. I don't get to see all the tweets. I go back as far as probably an hour, and maybe I could get lucky, maybe 2 hours. But as far as that, my Twitter thing automatically refresh, and I'll just miss a lot of tweets. And so I did see a tweet from JB Super My God Barbecue saying that JB had passed away. I'm like, oh dear. And then I said, hold on. I said, pump the brakes here. I decided to pump the brakes and said, hey, let me verify this information if I can. So I took a screenshot of it, and I asked my followers on Twitter, hey, can anyone please verify this information? You don't want to, I know it's true, but I just want to really verify and see if it was true. And so I would say probably about a minute later, I get a DM from Edward, as many know, or as you guys know, SuperCard Edward, and me and Edward have known each other since we started playing this game along with Matt and everybody else. We had a close, tight community, you know, and really started to grow. And so me and Edward started chatting for a bit on through DMs, and I said, hey, then I asked him, hey, is there a friend or family member I could reach out to and maybe ask him a few questions? And he put me to a friend, and I decided to go ahead and message this friend. And I asked politely, hey, this might sound strange, but I kind of knew Matt through YouTube and yada yada yada. And just wanted to ask you if he really did pass away. She confirmed it, and she said that Matt's friend said he passed away on July 27th, 2026 in an accident. And then so it had been about a week since anybody knew about this thing, and I'm like, wow, well, anybody knew about this news? And so I guess and then it started, and then Edward said through the family group chat, the group chat, and they informed them that yes, Matt did pass away. I'm like, oh dear. And so I confirmed with Matt's friend, and then I started seeing the tributes from her. I'm like, man, this is really devastating. And so it really is a shock how life is short and things could happen in a flash. And so, what will I remember about KillMooseKill, or Matthew by his real name? I know his favorite wrestler. I know Matt's favorite wrestler was Kevin Owens. That's why I got the nickname KMK, KillMooseKill. And so, in the beginning, when I first started on YouTube back in the day, from SuperCard to season 1, we had no idea I had no idea what I was doing. And then as I started uploading videos, the community started growing. And he starts seeing these other creators come out the woodwork, and they start uploading their videos. I'm like, oh, good. I'm like, cool. Like, this is amazing. The community is growing, and people started uploading videos, and I started watching their videos, and I saw this one guy named Matt, or KillMooseKill. I'm like, hey. He said, yo, what's up? And he had his catchphrase and all that stuff. So I started watching these videos, and ever since, like, from season 1 on, I've been watching these videos on YouTube, and so, yeah, I mean, as far as talking privately, we did chat a bit on Twitter. You know, we would tweet each other here and there, just talk about random stuff and random conversations, and so that was pretty cool, having those interactions with him, just for a brief moment, and, yeah. And so now that he's passed away, and I'm able to verify that news, it sucks. It really does suck knowing that passed away at a young age, you know. And so, well, I think the one thing to do is remember him, keep his memory alive, and say one of his most famous catchphrases is flippity flop something. And this flippity dippity something hip hop, he just went off the rails again. Now, if you're looking for his channel, last Monday I tried looking for it and I couldn't find it. And I don't know if he deleted it or it's still around or it's called something else. But I'm trying to look for it again. So if you leave a comment down below, tell me if you find his channel. Please do leave a comment. And so yeah. So anyhow, I'm gonna say Matt, KMK. My brother, my homie, my dude, my guy. Rest in peace, Matt. And my thoughts and prayers go out to you and your family during this difficult time. And with that being said, see you guys later.